Hello everyone. My name is Omar Heredia and this is Real Talk. We also have
Maria Guzman, academic advisor, and
my name is Eric Talamantes, enrollment coach.
Eric is the man of the hour, but before we start, we are back. We're excited to be back with everyone for Real Talk. This is going to be an exciting year, exciting topics coming on our podcast, so stay tuned for that. Today we are going to get to meet Eric Talamantes. You already met him, he already introduced himself, but we're going to get to meet him. He's a new employee at ADBC in South County. We're very excited to have him. So without further ado, let's get to it. Eric Talamantes, enrollment coach. How's it going, sir?
This is going great. Has been a amazing, challenging months. I think that I have grown a lot, and I felt in love with the position, with the team, with the AWC in South Yuma County, and everything great.
That's awesome. Welcome aboard.
so tell us about your experience pursuing a higher education.
My experience. Well, there's a lot to say, but I think it has
We
been.
have time.
We have time, man, and you have a great story, so let us know.
So, I mean, it has been fun and it has been challenging, but I think that I have learned a little bit of everything since the beginning when I started in high school, and then like when I went to college, lived on college, and then got my associates, my bachelor, etc.
How was your high school experience?
My high school experience, well, I didn't know English and I didn't have a home. I was staying in friends' houses, etc. And I used to use the bus every day, like 30 minutes, wait for the bus like an hour to go to the school and everything. But it was fun. Like I enjoyed it. I went to Pep the High School where I met amazing people. I made beautiful friendships, and I learned English over there. Me and my brother, we were the ones who were really hardworking people. And I remember that we used to have our own dictionaries, like big yellow dictionaries to learn like English words, right? And we practiced a lot. I remember we started watching all movies or series, music, everything in English, and that's how we grew in that aspect. And there I met the migrant program. I started working in the agricultural fields because when you're in high school and you don't have a resume, you don't have any experience, you don't have any English, the easiest path to get money is to work in the fields. And that's what we did. I did a lot in the fields.
What type of vegetables?
What type of work? Yeah. What type of?
What type of jobs and vegetables? Well, I remember I did, I don't know them in English, pero desaje, limpia, pellizco.
The easy ones, man. You did the easy ones.
And then I did the sprinkles, como cagando los sprinkles y ponerlos in the fields. And but la lechuga, that's not an easy one. Yeah. Melon, that wasn't easy because melon is in the summer. Yeah, and I remember I was bleeding. My nose was bleeding. That's
gosh.
yeah. It was a great experience. But we did it. We did that on weekends. We did that in summer, winter breaks. That's how we made money. And
Good money, huh?
yeah.
La tira, right?
Sí, la tira. It was crazy. Very physical challenging, but yeah, I think we learned what is to kill yourself physically working, because it's an extreme job when it comes about weather, when it comes about like como las posiciones, lo que estás haciendo, etc.
Teaches you a lesson, though, no? También, regarding the value of money and and just
education.
and education, exactly.
Definitely, yeah. Since the first day, cuando fui el mayordomo, the supervisor of that, de la cuadrilla, he told us like, hey guys, so agarran el palo y eso es como hacen ¿qué es eso? El desaje, ¿no? Estás en la cuadrilla, en el field, y estás haciendo así el desaje. Y dijo, every time you do this with the stick, like, tell to yourself, ¿por qué no estudié? Why I didn't study?
So what would you tell someone that it's not sure if they want to pursue a higher education? They are still debating, like you said, it's easy work to go. I respect everybody that works on the fields.
Yeah.
My parents works on the fields. But if you are able to make that decision, what would you tell the you that's still deciding if they want to come to school or if they want to work to work?
I would say to get informed, because when you are there, like you don't know like oh no, maybe go to school, I need to leave my job and I can't because I have bills, I have children, whatever, or like, and when you get informed, you realize that there's scholarships, there is even loans, there's even tutoring, there's classes online, you can do it from home in the afternoon. So you know, when you get informed, you realize that it is possible to get a education and maybe not work in the fields, maybe something somewhere else.
So Eric, give us a little bit. We've talked about your high school and on, but what happened before? Where were you? Where did you go to school? Where are you from?
Okay, well, I was born in Yuma, and then I spent my childhood in Mexico, San Luis, Mexico, and luego Puerto Peñasco,
Nice.
Rocky Point.
Nice.
And then I came back to the U.S. when I was before finishing La Prepa, high school there, and I came because I was born here and I was looking for more opportunities and that.
So when you say learning English, right? You said I learned English, right? And you're literally not kidding. You were. So we all are, you know, always. But what I mean is, you weren't kidding, right? You lived in Mexico for most of your life, then you came to the U.S. And you had to like jump straight into it, right?
Yeah, like 5-6 years ago, I couldn't make a sentence. I remember that I knew words. And I know how to say some fruits. I know how to say some foods.
Some bad words probably too, right?
Actually, no.
No, really?
No, that I learned in high school.
Forgot those.
But I didn't know how to put everything together, like how to structure a sentence, or a paragraph, even worse. But yeah, I remember that's where I learned. That's what I learned in high school. I had an amazing ELD or ESL professor, Franco, and she since day one she told like, guys, más puede el que quiere que el que puede.
Correct. Yeah. One thing I've noticed, you know, having worked with you for such a short period, but having worked with you closely, it's your will to learn. You know, I'm really impressed by that. It's something that I want to relay to everyone here. Maybe those students who are taking ESL courses. You know, it's very important to just want to go for it. You know, we have many students taking ESL courses. Many of them work. Many of them have kids, and they're here because they want to help them out with homework. They want to do, you know, better job opportunities, and just having that willpower and you know, that desire to learn is going to be key. So it's something I notice in you, and I think that's very helpful for all our viewers to know about. So.
Yeah, you're definitely con que quieras, ya con eso.
El querer es poder, no? And that's no joke. Yeah.
And also the attitude that he showed. You mentioned that you were in the high school, and how did you get to college?
So I was very lucky, but also like hardworking. So it was a good match. Combination. I met Melody and Dulce, who were the people in charge of recruiting students for the migrant program. And in the migrant program, I learned that there are benefits of working in the fields. You know, you get they used to give us like pencils, notebooks, like everything, you know, because those are the benefits that you get for working in the fields when you're in the migrant program. But and scholarships, right? That's a big one, right? And I think that so when I was there, they told me like, hey, there's the CAMP program, College Assistant Migrant Program in the college, where you can get a scholarship to live for free. And I was like, oh, okay, sounds cool. Yeah, check it out. Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah, I cannot say that, oh, it was my dream or something, but because I didn't know. I didn't know what I wanted, honestly.
Yeah.
But they told like, guys, you're smart, you have to do that. And I was like, okay. They moved us they introduced us to Rigo Conde, who was the person recruiting for the migrant program.
Rigo's right next door. San Luis High School, actually, right now. Hey, Rigo, if you're watching this, saludos.
Basically what they said to Rigo was like, hey, I want these guys to go to college, that's it. So between them, they helped us to get enrolled into that scholarship. And we applied and we got it.
That's awesome. That is great. I like that story a lot, and I love Eric's story. And now what you're doing, you know, how it will connect to that is impressive. Eric will be working closely with San Luis High, PEP, basically the community, in doing outreach and getting students to come to college. And that's exactly, you know, a similar route that he took. And those people who worked closely with him when he was at PEP, he's going to be working with now. We recently visited his alma mater, right? We want to call it, yeah, in Somerton at PEP, and it was such a beautiful experience. I sort of just stood back and watched him go because people were so excited to see him there. And homegrown product coming back and giving back to his school, I thought was awesome, and I know you're excited about that as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Very excited, and it was just really heartwarming to see. It definitely was. And you met well, you didn't meet her, but you saw you met with your ELD teacher there, no? And that was exciting.
Really?
Yeah.
She cried.
Don't call her out, man.
Oh, I mean, she just got emotional because
Yeah.
she was like, "Oh my God, Derek, you speak so much English now," and I'm like, "Yeah, thank you. I practice a lot."
You
and-
started it all.
Yeah.
It was for you.
Oh, of course, she was my beginning, and
That's awesome.
yeah.
That's really great. All right, Eric. So, thank you. That's a great story. It is an awesome story, truly. Now, looking into, you've been working for a few months now. Is it about 3, 4?
Yeah, about 4.
About 4, no? Yeah, 4 months, and it's been a roller coaster for you. I'm pretty sure. It's definitely something new. So it's been a lot of learning, and but you've been doing great. Let me say that, right? But what are you looking up? You've gone to know the job a little better. What are you looking forward to in this position?
I would say to learn very important skills that and to grow in very specific skills that I know I'm gonna utilize for the rest of my life, because I want to become an academic advisor one day.
Nice.
Right, and I'm gonna get a lot of practice talking to students, getting to know them, and how to approach them when it comes about like programs, degrees, scholarships, and all that. And like basic work ethic, like how to better manage my time, how to better manage my projects, how to lead projects, which is something like I didn't know how important it is, but how much I needed to grow in that aspect, right?
Correct.
Because it's very different. I was a student worker 5 months ago, right? 4 months ago, and it's very different to just like, hey, tell me what to do and I will do it.
Yeah.
My job. To hey, now can you lead this? Oh, okay, sure. It's very different.
So how does it feel?
Well, at the beginning, yeah, it was like, how am I gonna do that? but yeah, gradually you learn that it's not as hard as you think. There's a lot. Like everything new in life, there's fear and everything. It's normal, and that's what you learn. Yeah, and yeah, I don't know. I'm learning a lot, and that's what I'm expected to get. But also I'm expect to give a lot in this job. To provide students answers and to get to meet them.
That's awesome. That's the fun part. Trust me.
Yeah.
That's definitely the fun part.
I mean, you already have some activities scheduled for that.
Yeah, I do, and I'm gonna start going to San Luis High School weekly.
Nice.
Wednesdays 1 to 3. You can make appointments with the counselors,
Nice.
and also prep the high school bi-weekly. And yeah, that's what we're doing, and I'm excited for it because it's something very related to what I want to do, which is advising.
That's awesome. I know a few advisors that you might be able to talk to. Maybe they can give you some tips and tricks, right, Maria?
Yes. You can visit our sessions.
Of course. I think he's done it already. He shadowed a few. It was pretty fun. Let me put you in the spot, Eric, with a quick question here. What have you found to be the most difficult part of the job?
The job,
The most difficult. I mean, it could be anything, right? But the most difficult task, or
You put me in the spot.
there you go, huh? Don't edit this out. He's not supposed to edit this one out.
That's I think what I just mentioned, like to lead a project.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
So leading that project
Yeah.
on your own.
Because especially because when you're new, you have a lot of questions, and there are some questions that, like, you are expecting an answer to follow, but the answer is like, oh, how are you thinking?
Yeah. And you're like, what? I have the liberty to do that?
Yeah, like, okay, sure. So, but I think it's part of when something is new, right?
Correct.
You have a lot of questions and to
And we are always here to support you.
Yeah, always. Sí. Eso sí también es algo. It has been challenging, but it has been beneficial to have all of you, like como you coming back.
Yes.
That's
So what would you tell students? How can they reach you? How can they get connected to you?
Yeah, I mean, you can. I'm gonna put the information of my email, my phone number, office phone number here, but also you can always call the school and ask for any of us, and somebody's gonna transfer you to me, rather because we all know each other. And we take it to the right people.
Got it.
Uh-huh.
I think we can do a little dynamic here. This is off the script here, where we can maybe ask him some quick questions, some rapid questions that he has to answer right away. It's rapid fire. I think I've seen some shows. So I'll ask a question, then you ask one. It could be like whatever. Okay.
What are you doing there?
I know, man. This is fun. All right, so let's do the first one. How old are you?
24.
Nice.
What is your favorite food?
Comida China, Chinese food.
Favorite TV show?
The Office, yeah.
Nice.
An area that you want to improve.
An area that I want to improve, project management.
Nice.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Favorite subject in college?
Physics.
Nice.
More difficult subject in college.
Calculus. But I love that club.
You love it.
Yeah, we had a toxic relationship. Calculus and I.
That's a
Sometimes
good way
without
to
this,
say
I
it.
hate it, yeah.
I think that was good.
Okay.
That was a good rapid fire section. You
Yeah.
passed it with flying colors.
I was afraid. I thought you wanted to get more personal or more challenging
I
questions.
don't want to get too crazy on you. You're fine.
Next time.
I just want people to get to know you a little better. Having known Eric for a few months ourselves, we've gotten to know him very well, and he's a fun guy. We're just very excited to be around with, and new ideas, very fresh ideas, very skilled in what he does. So hey, how's it going?
We are
Sí.
recording.
A ver, pásale ya. Va a salir en el video, vente. Everyone, this is Maria. Maria, this is Patty. Patty, say hi.
Hello, hi.
So it's been a great experience having worked with Eric, even just for a few months. We're very excited for him and his efforts around the community. Students out there, anyone really who has a question for Eric, reach out to him. He's very down to earth, and he's just, again, very easy to work with. I think you're going to be so excited, and I really think you're ready to start working with the students. I think it's going to make everything so much easier for you, and it's going to really give you a lot of feedback as to what students are actually needing. And I think you've asked a few questions about that, but it's really not until you're out there and you really get to be with the students, be around them, that they give you that feedback, and you get to take it in. So I'm super excited, man, and we're here to support you. You know that. So
Yeah, me too. Thank you.
A lot of people are gonna get to know you. They will come and look for you, and that's exciting.
yeah.
Yeah, and they're building a welcoming center. So I'm
Yeah?
the first.
Yeah. Exciting news for San Luis Learning Center here next to San Luis High. We are building a new welcome center. As soon as you come into our center, to the right, you'll see a welcome center. Eric Eric and the ambassadors will go ahead and man that section. It's going to be pretty nice. Eric is at the San Luis Learning Center. His office is here. He's working out of San Luis, but he is definitely covering Somerton, Gadsden, San Luis, basically South Yuma County all together. So we're super, super excited to have you on board.
Any last word?
Any last words? Any last words? Has to be something special. Yeah, I look forward to meet you all and to get to know the questions and necessities this community has, so we can start helping you in that aspect. And yeah, I'm super excited to keep growing, keep learning.
Awesome. So there it is. Eric Talamantes, our new enrollment coach in South County. Very, very cool real talk today. I was really, really happy we made this happen. Stay tuned for more. Send us your feedback too. If you want us to talk about a specific subject topic, let us know. We're excited to jump on that. So stay in touch. You can always send us a message. We have a Facebook page for the San Luis Learning Center, Instagram. Basically, we're improving our social media efforts as well. So that's something Eric is going to help us out with. So reach out to us in any way. Thank you for your feedback, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.